Okay, that's a little odd. Apparently I've been on this screen so long, the music stopped. Interesting. But hey, hi, howdy. Quilla, Green Ghost. General Kenobi, of course. It's about Redguard honor, boy. So yeah. This is The Elder Scrolls Adventures, Redguard. I understand, more casual Elder Scrolls fans, even people who just play, like, Morrowind, I'm willing to bet there's some Morrowind people who've never touched this. Because this is so different from everything else they made. This is like... I believe it's like an action-adventure game? The Elder Scrolls Adventures Redguard. We play as a specific character with his own specific, like, backstory and stuff. It's not an RPG. I don't think. Maybe it's got RPG parts to it? Genuinely, I don't know. But we're gonna play it. Redguard. Ooh. 3D. Very compressed. Bethesda Softworks presents The Elder Scrolls Adventures, Volume R. Redguard. Project lead, Todd Howard. Was this the first one he was project lead on? Actually, don't know. Because I'm pretty sure this was before Morrowind. Michael Kirkbride, this game before Morrowind. Oh. Character art and animation. Part of why he's so fond of it. Makes sense. Like, from what I understand, a lot of the devs really loved this game when they were making it. I tried turning down the music volume a lot. I don't think it did jack shit to the actual cutscenes, because even the menu music was super loud while I was doing that. Then when we say Morrowind era lore, we mean Redguard era. Modern Test lore era started with this game. Makes sense. Design and writing, Todd Howard, Michael Kirkbride, and I missed the third one.
It is late in the Second Era, a time of war, as the empire of Tiber Septim sweeps through the kingdoms of Tamriel in a glorious bid for conquest. Septim is opposed on all sides, but never more fiercely than by Hammerfell, the ancestral home of the Redguards. The High King of Hammerfell, Thasard II, resists the imperial invasions even as he sees other kingdoms crumble, until at last, without warning and surprisingly devoid of court treachery, death takes its full measure. With its High King dead, Hammerfell is crippled, plunging into a bloody civil war between the crowns, fighting for their homeland's continued sovereignty, and the forebears, who have finally accepted the Emperor's rule. The crowns, led by the heir to Thasard, Prince Ator, are continually victorious, spilling the blood of the forebears across Hammerfell's sands. From his seat of power in the port city of Stros Makai, Prince Ator slowly reunites his father's unraveled kingdom. Feeling their impending defeat, the forebears sign a pact with the Emperor, allowing him to bring his armies in, crush the crowns, and rule Hammerfell as his own. Tiber Septim's armies prove too much for the proud Redguard crowns. Tiber Septim sends his best commander, Lord Richten, to Stros Makai to close the grip on Prince Ator and the crowns. The prince rallies his forces for one last stand.
Yeah.
Knowing that Hammerfell's sovereignty is at stake, the crown forces match the might of the Empire, meeting them in the harbor of Stros Makai for the final battle. The fighting is fierce. Lord Richten, having seen the prince's victories at sea before, decides to bring his last resource to the fore. The dragon, Nathalilagus, proud jewel of the Imperial crown. Ator commands his archers to ready their weapons, but is struck down himself by Richton's assassin, felled by an arrow whose poison spreads too fast. Ator's wizard attempts to save the prince,
I wasn't expecting
but
a
the dragon
this
ends his
soon.
magic and the crown's hope for victory in a single fiery breath. Having conquered the crowns, the Emperor's forces claim rule over all of Hammerfell. Imperial garrisons are stationed at every city, and Rickton himself is named provisional governor of Stros Makai. Months pass. The Red Guards of Hammerfell, both Crown and Forebear, learn to live under the new Imperial rule, and Tiber Septim extends his reach into the rest of Tamriel. It is only through fate that any of this will come to concern our hero, CYRUS, a Red Guard who long ago left Hammerfell to wander the borderlands of the Empire.
Krymie, CYRUS, eto forwakecher okodor.
What the hell?
Let's make this short, Sarathra. I've got work to do.
Balizihataratami. Ficho.
I leave with Duardine's men in an hour.
Renrigi intnor. Hoko o Imperial ja. Iko pofam rotot velk.
You should know you got me the job.
An tragir. Fratra kol kotero to Hammerfell. Boshe in rot.
The seal is broken.
Fratra warregat.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Nuko Duardin. Fratra X. Fratra X Kyle.
Izara.
Lolita dek kaudor.
I need a ship.
To board the koi Fratra Nakovik Warabarashi.
Money, too.
Sri Duardin ja. Epako ja. Srik. Pur Fratra kadoaliter beko.
Okay.
We haven't spoken in 10 years. There was trouble.
Kakatar.
I killed her husband.
Ooh.
Hammerfell's prodigal son, CYRUS, returns to the province of his birth. He buys passage to the island of Stros Makai in the hopes of rescuing his sister, Izara.
The hell? You guys just overworked? So they were really trying here. They actually had a guy speaking fake language. Yeah, no,
Get below is what the pilot said to the wet-eared knaves before him.
The Restless League is claiming this cargo.
Said the other with cruel clarity.
Are you
Probably
narrating?
wouldn't make a difference if I told you I had no time for this.
This is about Redguard armor, boy.
Oh my
Stand
God.
aside.
Yes, a doubtful notion it is. Piracy and politics. But there you have it.
Never been much for politics. In my day, piracy was honest work.
Don't be a hero, boy.
Where's the money in that?
And yea, verily, by his bravery they were impressed.
What the hell is
for
this
a
guy on
scant
about?
few seconds.
The guy right here is a weirdo. And lo, verily. You're the only one talking like that. Said, where's the money in that?
You're rusty. My turn. My turn.
Okay.
You two dance very well, but alas. No.
Not that button.
Get to it, Honor.
Hang on. Forgot to check the controls. Forward. Ah, of course. Sword is S? That's so odd. Oh, it's put sword away.
My turn.
We could use a swordsman like you.
sword's form. How about you?
You little. A fair hit, but it won't. We could use a Toys on our side.
The REDGUARDs in Morrowind to say that.
You two dance
a
very
reference to
well.
CYRUS?
You two
That's
dance
cool.
very well, but I'll laugh.
Lock.
Okay.
Cyrus! Captain, good to see you back in command.
Please call me Brennan.
No.
You disposed of those ruffians so quickly, I had no time to retrieve my sword from my cabin.
That's so,
Really?
Look, over
Even after
there.
how long it took me to figure out how to swing the dang thing? Ugh.
Let us move on before more show up.
Ideally, yes. Ah, there's sharks in the water. Okay. Ow. That one hurt. Hell was that noise? So, until ESO, this was the earliest in the timeline any game had been. Because this is only a couple months after Tiber Septim took over
I hope this letter finds your hand.
the Hammerfell.
My latest travels have brought me to Stros Mackay, and no one here has seen your sister for 3 months. I fear the worst. I feel obligated to stay for a few weeks. I'll be at the Dragon Tail Inn should you return, Tobias.
Okay, yeah, I don't think this does anything. So it's either off completely or full blast. And it's so loud, I actually can't hear myself. So I'm going to be... Yeah, that is crazy loud. Gonna turn it down on stream and in my headphones, but unfortunately that's gonna make the fucking voices a pain. Nice. Bad, yeah. Think JBN found the same problem? Probably. Like I said, I hadn't had the time to watch that yet. Ugh. Okay, let's see. Come on. Really? 2 of you? Yeah, they always come in 2s. I'm not surprised. This is getting out of hand. Go ahead and save. Still not a space there. Off the boat. By the way, the game actually comes pre-packaged with a default load that's just the first frame of the game, if you really want to skip the default, the opening cutscene. How the hell did that happen? No part of Cyrus's movement implied that should have happened. Oh, that's terrible. Tell me they thought of a way to get back up. I have the unofficial patch installed, which is the only thing I have installed on this. At least I think it's installed. I'm gonna level with you. The mod manager the guy had to make for this, not the most intuitive thing to use. have to run it through Java. And through a specific version of Java. But even barring that, it's a weird setup. I'm just gonna load the game back up there, because I don't see a way to get back up. Okay. Yeah, this controls with the arrow keys. It's that kind of game. I could change it, but I feel like I'd fuck myself up worse if I tried. It's a blacksmith?
Ahoy there, sailor. Can I have a word with you? Greetings, stranger.
What's up?
What can I do for you, friend?
The question is, what can I do for you? The young stranger in town, fearless, footloose, and fancy-free, a little light of purse, perhaps? I have a proposition that may appeal, but first allow me to introduce myself. Katero, contractor of Stros Mackay, at your service.
Okay.
Charmed.
Said you had work?
Tell me about this job you have for me.
A simple task. Pick up an amulet from Nagasta and deliver it to the governor's palace. Now, to be honest, I've been having trouble finding someone to take the job. But I'm sure a robust lad such as yourself pays no attention to silly local superstitions. Are you interested?
I suppose so.
Sure. I'll take the job.
Splendid. Here's your 100 gold. I'll have the rest for you after you deliver the amulet to the governor. Well, I'm sure you won't have any trouble, but, you probably want to do this during the daylight.
Okay. Can you tell me a little more about the job? I wish I could ask that, before accepting it, but I wasn't allowed to. Weird thing for a game to do.
Refresh my memory about this job you hired me for.
A simple task. Pick up an amulet from Nagasta and deliver it to the governor's palace.
Okay. Nagasta.
Nagasta?
Yeah, a harmless old hermit. The more superstitious of my fellow citizens repeat silly rumors about him, but I put no stock in
I
their tales.
recognize that name.
He lives in the old wizard's tower. Just follow the shoals on the northwest side of the island.
And the governor's palace?
Where can I find the governor's palace?
Straight at the top of the hill. You can't miss it.
Okay,
The
fair
grandest structure in Stros Mackay. Maybe in all of Hammerfell. Quite the tourist attraction before the late unpleasantness.
And what are these superstitions?
What superstitions do the locals harbor about this Nagasta?
Oh, they call him a necromancer. Prattle about him
Yeah, I
stealing
do
people's
recognize
souls,
that name.
armies of undead, that
From a
sort of
certain,
thing.
conjuration
Nothing a
boosting skill
well-armed
book.
fellow like yourself would worry about.
Any idea what's so important about this amulet?
That's between Nagasta and the governor. I just get paid to find the delivery man.
Fair enough. I don't have any questions about the pay. You already gave me half it.
We'll talk later.
But I don't know if it's half. Let's do... Okay, there a button for... There is a map button, it's M. And that is the button I thought it was, but... That button seems to not do anything. Do I not have a map yet? It's that kind of game, huh? Well, I sure don't know which way is fucking northwest, then. So this'll be a little goddamn difficult. Have gold, maybe I can find it in a shop, I guess?
Lad?
So,
That's good money you're wasting, Cyrus. Still hanging around here.
I ain't wasting money.
It's locked.
Okay, I thought perhaps that was a
That's good money you're wasting, Cyrus.
Shut the
Still
fuck
hanging
up.
around here.
I'm already annoyed.
It's locked.
Okay, locked doors. Really the kind of game where you come to a place your character apparently used to live in, and he doesn't have a fucking map to it. There's some lag on stopping running. I suppose it's not lag, but it's... That will be quite something. As it stands, I have no earthly way of knowing which way northwest is, so I have no way of doing that quest. I don't have ways of doing a lot of things, honestly.
Well?
Hello, my name is Cyrus.
And mine is Trithic, lad.
Sure.
It seems quiet here, especially for a port city. How fares Stros Mackay under Imperial rule?
Defeat is read in every native face, my boy. The war cost the city much, including its voice. The crowns are no more, as kingless as Yokuda, lost now to song which no one will sing, lest Richten hear. Overmuch, the governor is the reason Stros Mackay is so quiet.
Let's go ahead and ask.
I have not heard mention of Yokuda since my childhood.
The first land where the Red Guards came from in blessed Hunding's day.
Hear a little about Hunding. I actually have been researching this guy a fair bit, because well, other reasons.
I saw the statue of Hunding on my way into port. I'm surprised Richten hasn't leveled it yet.
He cannot or will not, for it keeps the goblins out of Stros Mackay, out and under it. Such is Frandar Hunding's grace that he blinds them still.
Goblins?
There are goblins under Stros Mackay?
And worse, but you needn't worry about them. They are doomed to the dirt and bother the Red Guard no more.
Fair enough.
Thanks, Trip. I've got to go.
I was really hoping I could find a shop or something to, you know, see if I could buy a map. Seems like something I might need. Maybe I can get one at that tavern. Maybe he'll give me one. Oh, here's a shop. Garrick's Goods. There's a compass.
Good day.
Elf shopkeeper.
Hello, shopkeeper. My name is Cyrus.
Pleased to meet you, my good fellow. Garrett, your humble servant.
I'd like to make a purchase.
Like,
Splendid.
you know,
What
at
do you
least
need?
a map and a compass, hopefully. I'll at least take a compass.
That looks like a decent compass.
The one item no one should be without. Never lose your way again. For the small investment of 50 gold, peace of mind for a lifetime.
Half my down payment, but I'm sure I need this thing.
I'll take it.
A pleasure doing business with you, Cyrus.
Thanks for the time, Garrick.
Okay. Oh, I have to have it equipped. What? Oh, no. Oh, oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah. It's okay. We can get through that. Come on, DOSBox. That... I don't like how soon that happened. That was from exiting a shop. Speaking of, I can probably get to that shop way faster now. Yeah, it's just up here. Oy vey. I know Garrick spent time in Stros Mackay. Is that the parrot?
Good day.
Hello, shopkeeper. My name is Cyrus.
Pleased to meet you, my good fellow. Garrick.
Your
your
DS9?
humble-
Alright.
I'd like to make a purchase.
Splendid. What do you need?
Plain, simple Garrick.
That looks like a decent compass.
The one item no one should be without. Never lose your way again.
Can't
For the
skip
small
dialogue, by
investment
the
of
way.
50 gold, peace of mind for a lifetime.
I'll take it.
A pleasure doing business with you, Cyrus.
Worry about
Thanks
the
for
other
the time,
stuff when I
Garrick.
have a little more cash. I have a few health potions on me, so I'm not too worried about that. Ow. Must be after the time he spent as a gardener on Romulus. Gotta be. Let's just keep Angosta saved up. I didn't do much, but you know. Okay, I can do that to just have it in my screen. Okay, and then I can still pull my sword out. So there appears to be a dedicated sword button, though I'm wary to pull it out here. Is it along the northwest? I think if I actually go back over to him and then go through the exit down there, I could get to northwest. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh dear, controls. This is not intuitive to control. First of all, it's on arrow keys, so I feel like I'm knitting a sweater with my fingers. But second, there is more of a delay to things than you expect there to be. Do I have like a journal or... Don't think so. Okay, so this is interesting. We're this CYRUS character. He apparently just wasn't in Hammerfell during the war at all. Right after it, some shit has gone down, and his sister's missing, so he's come back to look for her. Well, that's something I obviously shouldn't be fucking with. It's only occurring to me now that outside of Northwest, I didn't get much of a description. Or maybe I just don't remember much of a description.
Hey, brother Ned, look what we got here.
You ain't dead, man, slick boy. That hurts.
He's sorry, that they got me, you sneak. Got me, you sneak. Bet that sword will bring a pretty coin. Got me, you sneak.
Yeah, help! That hurts.
Okay. I have to think I'm misunderstanding something about the combat, because the alternative is that there's nothing to it whatsoever other than mash a button. I tried going for, like, lunges and shit, but it really just seems like pure RNG if my attacks actually hit anything or not. At least when I was doing that.
That's good money you're wasting, Cyrus. Still hanging around here. Cyrus!
Not wasting
Katara.
money.
Hello.
I just
Cyrus,
need to get
you were
directions to
supposed to be delivering that
Angasta again.
amulet. We had a deal.
Yeah, we do still have a deal. I just need
Refresh my
better
memory
directions.
about this job you hired me for.
A simple task. Pick up an amulet from Nagasta and deliver it to the governor's palace.
Nagasta?
Yeah, a harmless old hermit. The more superstitious of my fellow citizens repeat silly rumors about him, but I put no stock in their tales. He lives in the old wizard's tower. Just follow the shoals on the northwest side of the island.
Well, the shoals on the northwest side of the island. Okay. I'll go ahead and ask you.
I'm supposed to meet a friend at the Dragon Tail. Can you direct me?
It's the only watering hole in town. Follow the ramps uphill to the town square. Bit of friendly advice? Watch your step. The forebears are a touchy lot these days.
Maybe I could do this first.
We'll talk later.
Okay. They'll turn in 4 days, need to play the game and catch up on all your different runs. Yeah, I'm sorry, Survivor's probably gonna have to stall once that comes out. Because God knows I need to play it. Yeah. Finish your fighting game controller run. That's right, you were doing that, Green Ghost. I remember you sending, like, screenshots. You're playing with a cheater box, as they're called. I somehow don't think that's the town square. I think that's the palace. This is probably town square. Eating major time. Dragon Tail. I get it. Right? Pressing space to go in like a stupid person would, I need to press Control to use the door.
Cyrus! You made it! Come here, lad.
Sure
How you
thing.
look good. It's been too long.
If you hadn't retired,
Mercenary life's younger men's work.
bah, he said.
That an Argonian barkeep?
I prayed that you would get my letter.
Kick ass.
It is lucky you were here, Tobias, or I wouldn't have known Azara was in trouble. I have not been in Hammerfell since the,
I know, lad, what you mean.
Anyway, Stros Mackay has no one who could have reached me. Thank you.
It's
I
so
sent the
funny
letter
back
some
then.
weeks ago, Cyrus.
You're still kind of
I
funny.
hear things have gotten worse for your sister since.
You mean worse?
How do you mean worse? What more do you know about Azara?
Nothing more than my letter has described.
Self-love.
That she is gone
Still
and
I
no
am
one
self-love.
knows where. Just a bad feeling that's grown worse with the wait. The governor has not been merciful with the crowns that survived the battle. I hear his dragon's belly is full of the overloud, and that many died later in the burning of the old quarter.
What happened to the old quarter?
The crowns fled ashore there after the battle. It was their last stand. The governor sent his dragon, and it was done.
Was Izara there?
That section of town is closed off. No one I've talked to knows if she was there or not.
So, this thing about a dragon. The first dragon to actually appear in Elder Scrolls.
Where's the dragon now?
It's disappeared too. Some say it has returned to the Imperial Province. Others say the governor keeps it well paid and fed in the catacombs below the palace.
Catacombs.
Is there another way into the catacombs?
There is the traditional way.
Imagine that I laughed. Secret entrance, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's a good line. Imagine that I laugh.
Who in this town knew of Izara?
I did not question many for fear of ill allegiance. So I went to the temple to ask of her. For the brothers of RK are neutral in mortal affairs. There, Brother Niddle told me that Izara had vanished, and set me on the road of righting you. Also, Dreekius here knew that she was missing too.
What can you tell me about Izara?
She frequented this establishment much before the battle in Hunding Bay. Less after, of course.
Of course?
She was a fervent one, your nestling, who hated the Empire not in hushed tones. After the occupation, she disappeared for a while.
She disappeared 3 months ago.
Definitely appreciate
No,
Nargonian.
I'm talking about before that, right after the battle. Many crowns had scattered in the wake then, hiding where they could. I didn't see her for several days following. But then she showed up, needing a drink and rambling, tense on some decision.
What then?
The Imperials came and I let her out through the back. I haven't seen her since.
So the priests are still safe from being conquered.
Be that as it may, the temple is quite empty of priests, save for Brother Niddle. It seems some of their ranks have disappeared also.
Pretty sure RK worship isn't,
I'm noticing a theme. Where did you hear that?
I mean,
Niddle told me Brother Catral
CYRUS had a
vanished around the
weird
same
religion?
time as your sister.
he was part of
And
the
that they
Cult
knew
of the
each other.
One, where he thought Akatosh was the only actual god. But to my knowledge, he didn't go around exterminating the other 7 Divines worshippers. People just kind of joined the Cult of the One to win his favor. A lot of textures happening on screen.
So I can count Brother Niddle as an ally then?
On my word, he was most helpful, but he seemed to be holding something back.
I wouldn't consider paranoia a bad character trait in Stros Makai these days. Besides, you're so ugly.
That was it. He may open up to you more, being Izara's brother and half as hard to look at.
Yeah.
Tell me about the temple.
The head priest, a Brother Niddle, was very helpful in regards to Izara. He seemed to know her well, and shared my concern over her disappearance. He is worth an interview.
I think I saw it across the plaza. I'll be back. If you're not here, thanks for everything. And good luck.
Just find your sister.
You can tell
and
they
get
were
out
trying
of
to
here.
use some sort
And
of
send
lighting
word
engine, and
through
it
Stratra.
was a DOS
Go
lighting
on,
engine.
You'll do fine.
What will it be, traveler?
Named your controller save file Ryu, even though you never played a Street Fighter game. LARP is never ending. That's pretty funny.
Say, laddie.
now. Basically, anytime I go through a door, I'm gonna be saving just in case, you know? Giffer's Books. That's a new one. Look around for this temple. The Mages Guild. I wonder if Cyrus can learn some magic. He could do with knowing how to fight better with a sword, because he's clearly dog shit at it. Then again, I guess it was a 2v1. You could learn to be better at things in general, I think was more my point there. Maybe lone sword and no armor isn't the way to go, my guy. What is this? Cartographers. Well, if anyone has a map.
Yes?
Good day. I'm Cyrus.
Aren't too many youngsters around these days, especially not as well-spoken as you. I'm Maiko, the local cartographer. Can I help you?
Let's look, Roaring Knight. Just this once.
Do you have any maps for sale?
Sorry, I don't sell retail, contract work only, but perhaps I can make a map for you?
Stros Mackay?
I could use a map of the island.
I used to make those, but I can't compete with the big Hammerfell cartography houses. Hire beggars and street urchins to copy off a master map. You've probably seen their cheap city maps around. Nothing like a good hand-drawn map. But people don't seem to care about craftsmanship anymore.
Well,
we'll talk later.
There sure is no point to you then. Oh, I really need a map. I know, I'll go to the cartographer. I don't sell maps anymore. Big cartography has pushed me out of business. Well, it sure does suck they're not here. So I could at least buy a functioning map. That would have been useful. As it stands, I don't know where the fuck I am. Interesting. So, like, for a few frames after landing, you're not considered to be running, so you can't get your running jump continuously. Interesting. Probably unintentional, too.
Well, now, stranger.
Oh, God. I will pay any amount of money to not have to talk to that voice. Ow, my ears are already bleeding. So, it is interesting. This is one of 2 games, I think 2? I forget when Shadowkey takes place, actually. But this game and ESO take place during the Second Era. Very disparate parts of the Second Era, but still both the Second Era. This is the tail end of the Second Era. The Third Era is about to begin. Like, Talos is going to announce it soon. I think, where was the last place he conquered before he called it that? I don't recall.
Well?
Generally, because I just don't remember the order of events there. Morrowind? I thought it might have been Morrowind.
Hey, sailor.
With that... Jesus. Finished conquering Tamriel with the Armistice, then incorporated Morrowind. Ah. Of course, finish conquer was a strong phrasing because realistically he didn't, he didn't conquer everything. Like, Black Marsh, he got some outer edges and called it conquered. And didn't he use Numidium on a siege in Elsewhere? This is in Black Marsh, it doesn't count. I understood that reference. That business in Black Marsh, it doesn't count. What am I doing? Okay, so there's a dedicated sword button to just pull it out, and heck, it even, like, does it for you. I need to see about getting to the northwest side of the island so I can meet this character whose name I don't want to say the way he did. Gasta, but there's an N in front of it. Actually, I had a little bit of gold to start with. 53, it looked like. The guy gave me 100 just to start, for, like, accepting the thing. So I had enough to buy a compass anyway. Rebuilt Numidium and Elsewhere in the halls of the Colossus. From what we know, conquered Elsewhere through normal siege warfare. The Khajiit claim otherwise. The Khajiit claim there was a dragon break involved in the siege itself. Because they can apparently tell when it's happening. By looking at the third moon. These guys kicked the ass out of me last time. The reconstruction of the Numidium? I suppose once they got it working again... Yeah, not necessarily used as a siege weapon. Yeah, I suppose when they got it working again, it might have taken them a minute to figure out how the fuck to turn it off. And accidentally, you know... Ow. Up. Okay. Bridge constructed by genuine idiots who are trying to get people killed. Noted. Only confirmed use of Numidium by Tiber Septim was conquering Somerset. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Platforming in a DOS game. Why, the Altmer may have some reason to hate the guy. Maybe a little, yeah. But also they're Altmer, so who cares? I am... Okay. Oh my god. Chapter 3 intro, so chill, you forgot this is the route where you're not nice. Dear Mother of God. If you fall there, you just die immediately to sharks. Oh my god. I'm going to say something controversial here. Why did they remake Oblivion instead of remaking this? This desperately needs it. Like, desperately. Imagine a modern version of this game. With, you know, actual controls. Doesn't that sound amazing? Just already? Because this game is kind of cool with what it's trying to do. Like, give it an actual combat system instead of whatever the hell's going on here. Isle of Vengasta. I mean, I haven't met him. I can't say I love the guy yet. But okay, there's road signs. Okay, so I'm gonna note to myself, save game before any platforming sequence. I already hate it. That was even the correct way to go, wasn't it? I just guessed. It looked stupid enough. Stop motion. Yeah, I haven't really done anything requires a new save out of this. God. Cyrus. Jeez. Hey, Techno. Just, dear God. Oh. Welcome to the Elder Scrolls Adventures REDGUARD. Woo! Frame rate jumps real high. Take your time. Frame rate gets real high after leaving the menu. Okay, Cyrus. Okay, he can walk up this one. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. Okay, I was able to just long jump across all of those. That's good. What the hell were they thinking? How much of this shit is there? What could the devs have possibly been thinking making this? By the way, if I fall once, I die. The sharks just get me. Just like in real life. And the platforming isn't that hard by itself. Like, your jumps are enough. It's just the small fucking problem of immediately dead if you mess up even once. Fuck is this? So the rumors about him being a necromancer may not be out of pocket.
He doesn't look like the talking type. Perhaps I should offer him a fare.
Okay. Hey, boatman. How much do you need? I do wonder how much gold I just gave the guy. Ah, yes. What a comfortable experience going on here. Dear God. Yeah, this is the same world as Skyrim. We're in Hammerfell, the island of Stros Mackay. We just moved to the Isle of Ngasta. I'm gonna say it that way, and not the way the other guy says it, because it sounds too similar to something else that I will be torn to shreds if I'm implied to have ever said. Okay, 3 gold, sure, why not? I expect to possibly run into some resistance here. Nonsense. It's nonsense pretending to be, like, a name on a grave. Oop. Ow. Cool. Okay. Styling on him. Again, this combat system appears to be stupid. I don't fully understand what was happening there. But the most I can make sense of was that I just kind of flailed at him until he died, and he happened to die before I did. Wrong button. Okay, I can just stand there and kind of whack them out. Keep a sword out, though. Alright, they're not that strong. What? Game crashed. Yeah, I think that's gonna keep happening. To be fair, that happened with Arena, the other DOS game I played. It would just crash sometimes for no real reason. But dear God, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this one. Arena, I had, like, magic and, you know, logic and help to figure shit out. Here, I don't know. I had the benefit of understanding old RPG logic. Here, this isn't an RPG, this is an old adventure game with really shitty action controls. Like, I'm sure the adventuring side will be fine. But every time I gotta platform or fight something, It's already sucking. It seems enemies just have a random chance to not take damage when I attack them. It seems. But hang on.
7 gold pieces.
Okay, I can search them for more gold.
7 gold pieces.
Okay.
Excellent.
What was excellent?
5 gold pieces.
He just said, excellent. Like that was an explanation. Okay. I'm gonna save here, because I seem to have killed them all. I'm going to real quick check. How much does a health potion heal me for? 15? That's it? Might as well take 2. That's horrible. A strength potion? Oh, hey. I get to get the health potions I used back. Okay. Net positive, I got gold and a strength potion from that fight. Okay. If I, you know, net profited from the battle, I even have 5 more health than I had, I think.
A health potion.
Oh, sweet. Sometimes they just have health potions on them. I'll take that. Okay, maybe the combat ain't so bad. Maybe I was just thinking too hard about it. And they don't do that much damage. That'll because the game is technically speaking fucking dog shit. It's very few fans that would have been interested in a remaster. I don't know. I think they could have marketed it as, you know... I think they could have marketed it. Well, being vague and cryptic of that game, most people are fine with spoiling, because I am that guy who plays games late. Happens to the best of us. Bad games should be remastered? Exactly. They marketed it as a new game, it might have worked. Well, not even as a new game. They could have marketed it as, you know... Honestly, if they just call it Elder Scrolls, they don't gotta do that much else. Nowadays, that's gonna sell. They just say, hey, upgraded controls, and make it... Hell, it can even still be a pretty low-budget remake. You could even keep the original stuff, just try to, like... There can't be that many lines in this game. I don't think this game is that long, to my memory. Then again, I don't know what I'm remembering. You know the suits want proof something will sell, and this game did not sell especially well. Nah, but you could just say to the suits, it's Elder Scrolls. Come on, don't you want more Skyrim numbers? Not been well remembered. There's little to any nostalgia to bank on. I guess so. You know, what I'm saying is probably something the devs wish they could do. Like, I bet Todd really wants to do, like, a Adventures Remastered. And enemies just seem to have random parry chance that I can't do much to affect. At least not as far as I can tell.
This should help.
What'd I find? Gold? A little lame, he doesn't always say what he found, but sometimes does. I'm very glad there's a quick switch button to the sword. I wonder if they saved the masters or if they would just have to re-record every voice line. That's a question. I don't know. This Big Crush audio is definitely not acceptable in a modern release. Well, here's the thing. I was also thinking, even by their standards, I don't think they'd have to re-record that much, even if they did re-record. Jeez. Yeah, if they have the masters and could just reuse those, it'd be kind of good. Oh my god. Zombie gets back up. And game crashed. Look, I find this an interesting venture, but if it keeps crashing so much I can't play it, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this. Fight the Chapter 3 Super Hard boss? Kinda don't wanna. I totally get not wanting to, but... I don't know. You wanna try it, do it. Okay. Zombies get back up, skeletons don't. Noted. If you have to, Toby Fox will get you. If you don't, Toby won't get ya. Toby don't mind. You played the game. Toby isn't the kind to hunt down and get ya. He's not Todd Howard. Temmie will get you? Temmie might, she's feisty.
It's locked.
Isn't it so cool how the very first side quest, and possibly the first thing you'll ever encounter in this entire game, is this absolute bullshit, leading you to this nonsense? Had a feeling. That stuck out too much. Zombies, I think I just have to run from. They're very, very durable, but they're very slow. And they'll get back up even if you kill them. So I think it's best I just leave. I also don't think I got anything off the one I tried to search.
What's this?
A crowbar. I think I could figure out something to use a crowbar for. 9-year-old Switch still got it? I don't know how old my Switch is. Health potion, strength potion. Just a crowbar, a health potion, and a strength potion. Oh, okay, sure.
I can't use this by itself.
Well, yeah, I wanted to see you pull out a crowbar and try to bash a zombie's skull in with it. Can you blame me? Can you blame me, Cyrus? Nah. Can you pry open the gate? Sure enough. Huh.
Looks like the crowbar broke.
It was one-time use, though. Alright, fair enough. You know what game I've been a bit interested in lately? The Gothic remake. Because it is a remake of a, like, old-style RPG that... It looks pretty interesting from what I've seen about it.
A health potion.
Sweet. Enemies are kind of loaded in this game, huh? Remake looks good? It does. And the original is certainly interesting. Maybe I could play the original, give that a look-see. I think it was on the PS2? What exactly do strength potions do, I wonder? Do they just make you hit harder, or what?
It's a strength potion.
Yeah.
A health potion.
Skeletons still have their terrifying daggerfall sound effect. It's just not as loud. I mean, if that ain't the Necromancer's castle over there, I don't know what is. Like, I've seen Necromancer castles. That's one of them.
Some gold. This should help.
Yeah, gold will help. Strong's potion. We got some health potions too. Combat almost feels like an afterthought in this game, because they load you up with tons of healing potions here. Like, genuinely, I came in with the 6 I started the game with. I'm up to 11. And I've used 3 or 4 at this point. And the combat system is very... oh no. We're gonna have to reload after that. The combat system is very basic. Low-key be the goat in the Toy Story verse.
A health potion.
I will allow you to explain what the hell you mean by that. Cyrus, God's sake! He doesn't stop running right away when you let go of the button. Like, there's almost a full second of him just trying to do shit. In Chapter 3, Ralsei's talking about Darkners not being real.
7 gold pieces.
Okay, yeah, the general Toy Story vibes of Deltarune in general with the Darkners. Hang on. Finish that animation. Nothing to do with Brendan, so I may have no idea what this is about. Well, no. generally, like, the Darkners are, like, Toy Story vibes in general. Like, what if objects you take care of had feelings? What if your imagination actually made them alive? Like, that's Toy Story as shit, don't get it twisted. Okay, he can climb up ledges. Interesting. The hell is that face you making at me? You think you're better than me? How do I get over there? Oh, have you seen the Friend Inside Me animations? Those are amazing.
Excellent.
Alright, there's a walk mode if you need it. Sometimes he just says, excellent. Seen those? Yeah, the two I've seen are really cool. I don't know, I don't think they've made a third one. They might not. It was just like, you know, the normal route version where it's a secret boss and the weird route version where it's the final boss of the route. I really appreciate both of those. Yeah, it looks like Clark from Backrooms. I didn't see that movie. Sure, why not? Oh, okay. Make it look forward so I can use it as a thing to get across. Oh, it's a health potion here. It's a good thing I'm... Nope, no I'm not. I almost said it's a good thing I'm invincible while picking up health potions, but no. The enemy just spawned in here, that's dumb. Okay. It does look like that's enough to get me across. Even touch tips a little bit. Save before I try it, though. Cyrus. Cyrus! This is why you save before you try it. For God's sake, Cyrus. Cyrus! It's a 2-inch incline, you can make it. Yep, there he is. Goddamn slowed necromancer. God, they're gross. Though to be fair, maybe this one's as gross as he is because he's a necromancer. And again, the other ones you see in artwork don't look better.
Cyrus, this one is Nagasta, the necromancer of Strosmakai.
Have we met?
The contractor informed this one of your impending arrival.
How?
He did?
This one tenders you the amulet that will be delivered.
To the governor, right?
Make sure of its safety. Delivered to him personally. The contractor will pay you the rest of your fee after the matter is settled.
Okay. It's an amulet, alright. Long shot.
Are you familiar with a woman named Azara?
Other souls this one has gathered of late have whispered the name.
She's my sister.
Then count your sister among the living, for she's not cold yet, or this one would know her well.
Works for me.
Goodbye, Nagasta.
Farewell, Cyrus.
Just because I'm a necromancer doesn't mean I don't have feelings. Alright, now get the fuck off my island. Oh good, I have to go back now. Back to Gov. Cyrus. Gross-ass lips may be a necromancer thing. The gross-ass weird no-mouth thing might be a necromancer thing, yeah. Cyrus? Cyrus? Cyrus, you understand what walking is, don't you? You've done it before? I imagine you've done it most of your life, in fact. That Job of the Hutt-ass slug thing is just normal slowed shit. From what I've seen in official art, or concept art, yeah. Nope. I've been researching the slodes a little bit lately. Oh, Cyrus. What the fuck was that? I'll go over here. You guys ever meet the Slode and Tamriel rebuilt? I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. You met the Sieski. I don't know how the fuck I made that jump, but okay. But Slode, I do not recall. I don't think he wound up... Did he? He might have met the Maurmare, but I don't remember fully. I know there was at least one there, but I can't remember if I met it or not. Guess there wouldn't be a good reason for him to. This is the thing, like, I asked about interesting quests to do when I was playing that. I tried to do most of the stuff. 2 quest hooks, through new Criminal Guild quest line, through the Hlalu quest line. We can't do the Hlalu one, he's Telvanni to the core, because it's really funny. But criminal, depends what kind of criminals they are. He's been willing to work with the Thieves Guild. They sell hard narcotics? Yeah, maybe not for him. Really hard new narcotic? Yeah, I think that's... I might remember something to that effect where Angoth, you know, might have possibly tried to kill a bunch of them.
Seven gold pieces.
Ow. I appear to have lost direction a bit. There's one that he might do? Huh? And we are both fiending to give Angoth more content to actually do. Stage request from Meridia sends you to kill him. Oh, interesting. Never ran across... I don't think I ran across most of the new Daedric quests. Angoth does find Meridia generally annoying, but... Oh, I used to be a Magna Gay. I was so great. God, get over yourself. Starts in the Iliad Ruin near the border to Blackmarsh. There's a reason you might go over there. Yeah. Could do.
Seven gold pieces.
It's already been a pretty lucrative venture. I made way more gold here than I wound up spending on the ferryman. hear you, Daggerfall Skeleton. Just don't see you yet. Stop moving before I save. I'm scared of saving with momentum in an old DOS game. I feel like things might go awry. You know, just a hunch on that. Yeah, that DOS might not like loading into something already in motion. You never know? You never know. Yeah, sometimes that's the fight. You just swing the sword. Might send you to the Digital Circus. I still haven't watched that series. I know the last episode's gonna be up on YouTube soon, or maybe it's already there. When that happens, I might watch it, but... you know. Pretty good, you like it? I hear only praise from people with, you know... It came out yesterday? Oh, okay. Maybe I'll take time to watch it soon, then. But anyone with, you know, a functioning frontal lobe seems to love it. Including the creators of Chainsaw Man and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And while I'm not crazy about Chainsaw Man's themes and writing, JoJo's I am, so... Yeah, Rocky made Pomni fan art, if anyone here didn't see that. Rocky said something about Tatsi. He drew Pomni. Like, he made fan art of Pomni. Hold on, send me that. Rush found out about it 2 months ago. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Encyclopedia posted it on Twitter. But I'm gonna put it in the Discord real quick. Day 0 watcher, Day 1 fan, so no biggie. Yeah, my thing about a series like that was just, it came out, I was busy with other stuff. It started exploding, I was like, okay, maybe when it's done, so I don't have to sit around waiting for it. And then people started getting real fucking mad about shit, because they have no media literacy. And I was like, okay. I just kind of had to go with, alright, I can understand why some of you aren't happy about there being a theatrical release 2 weeks before the free release. I can understand the logic of, I don't want, like, people with more money than me to be able to spoil the experience for me. I get that. But that's not the argument most of them made. Don't look at the fans when possible they're middle schoolers. I think that's being too mean to middle schoolers. Some of the shit I've seen. Ooh, okay, you can grab ledges when you jump. Alright. Maybe this is slightly more forgiving than I thought it was. Okay, frame rates after leaving a menu. Hope I never have to go back there again, although the jumps are way easier when the holes are already there. And I'll admit, I think it's actually good design that the very first jump is just visible, and then you have a lot of time over a very small jump to wait for that to go across. Like, this is good platforming design as far as game design goes. The platforming itself, the controls are complete ass, so that's not great. But it does a good job of actually teaching you what you need to do, and I didn't actually fail more than, I think, just the 1 or 2 times. Really close? It was, but they actually have a ledge grab mechanic, which I wasn't expecting. You know what? I can actually follow the roads to get back to CYRUS Mackay. Yeah, the thing about TESA was, I was a little wary of the fan base, but the ideas they're going for in the series that I've heard about, definitely stuff I'm interested in. And hey, they're in Fortnite now. I played Fortnite one time. And I wasn't that into it. I'm sure the events are like fun with friends, but just doing stuff, grinding it by yourself seems really boring. Fun with friends. Like I said, I'm sure, like, when you have friends and everyone's got weird, crazy skins you can fuck around with, you could have fun, but, like, when you by yourself with one of those randomized default characters, it's kind of lame.
Probably need to find something to use it with.
I was just gonna see if it was an evil amulet that would kill me.
Lad? That's good money you're wasting, Cyrus, still hanging around here.
I just got back with the amulet, dude. You know how many skeletons I had to kill? It's funny, right now in the Elder Scrolls world, Ungoth hasn't been born yet. And Bug is... What the hell would he be doing right now? Huh. I don't know if Bug's having a good time right now or not. It's probably okay right this second, but not great. Like playing it years ago, now you really don't care. That's an opinion I hear a lot. It's like, yeah, I used to have fun with it, but I just don't play it anymore. Ooh, ow, my ears. I'm sure if I had a bunch of friends who played it, I'd play it, but I don't, so I don't. This is probably the palace. I don't even do live events at the end of seasons as much, and seeing what cool stuff they do for those is basically the only thing that kept you around.
What do you want?
I need to speak with Governor Richter.
What business do you have with him?
Or was this before Ungoth was born? Yep. A few hundred years, in fact.
I have an item he is expecting from the necromancer.
Very well. Hand it over.
Sorry, but it comes with a message for Richton's ears only. I'm gonna have to see him.
That's not going to happen.
Then he's never gonna see this amulet again.
All right, Richter. You win. I'll signal you in.
Ungoth in Fortnite? I don't see that happening, but... if I make something and it gets into Fortnite, by God.
This man insisted he deliver the amulet to you himself, Minor. A certain amount of persistence is admirable, isn't it, Drab? Very well. Your job is done. Give the amulet to one of the guards.
Hold on, Governor. I have a few questions to ask you first, about a woman named TESA.
He's no courier. This is not an audience, sir. You forget yourself.
She's been missing for a few months and people think she may be in trouble. They also say you might have something to do with it.
My lord? No, I'll handle it. I know of this Izara, young man. Her troubles are of her own making, I'm sure. When you mix with thugs and murderers.
Like I said, you might have something to do with it.
Under Imperial law, the Restless League and this Izara woman, known consort and confederate of the League, are guilty of piracy, sedition, and treason, and subject to summary execution. In my capacity as governor, such executions are my responsibility.
Yeah, I think I've deciphered what you're saying.
This Izara has not come to my notice, and if she has disappeared, she has done so without my help. And now I have other pressing affairs.
You do have Katana Dunmore here.
Restless League?
You are dismissed, courier.
We don't seem to understand each other, Governor. Izara is my sister, and this isn't an audience. It's an interrogation.
Is basically
Tell
Boba
me
Fett,
all you
that's
know,
Dram.
or I'll give you more trouble than the League ever has.
You would threaten an Imperial governor? Are you simple? Threaten me, and you prove yourself a traitor, and must die for it. Guards, seize that man. It's one of it down. A sharp sword will be your death.
Cyrus, are you dumb?
I'll finish it. I'll spill yours yet. You're quite resourceful. Slower now. I'll spill yours. Dodge! Come on! Dodge! I'm matched. You won't escape.
Cyrus?
Slow. I've been cut. Surrender now. Put it down. Yield. You're quite resourceful.
Okay, this guy's like stuck here, so I can actually chug some potions.
Traitor.
Oh, the fat guy, the Dunmer assassin? No, I figured that's who you meant when you said Dram. That doesn't sound like a fat guy name.
A sharp sword will be your death. You won't escape.
It's an unnecessarily long potion animation. Well, you're not supposed to be able to do it mid-combat.
I'm blood. A sharp sword.
Jesus, dude.
Yield. You're quite resourceful.
Like, this
Put it
fight
down.
system actually just sucks. It's RNG if you're going to hit or be
So
hit.
this is the REDGUARD fire I've heard so much about.
And the REDGUARD
Young man, you
honor
have the
demands you provoke a
makings
fight in the middle of an
fine
Imperial
sword.
Governor's manor surrounded by
But by
guards.
your actions, you condemn yourself and forfeit your life. Dram?
No, let me question this one. He is a fool, but fools can be useful.
Don't even get to loot the guards, huh? I'd say my bigger problem is the potions are fucking weak as shit. There we go. Cyrus, you dumbass. That's the name of this save. You alive down there?
Where am I? Beneath the palace. Ancient catacombs. A nice place to rot and die.
To be fair, I think Wayrest has those too.
Who are you? Why are you here? And just another League hero. Yeah, but no execution for me. Little torture.
Yeah, I think that demonstrated the problem with this game's combat system.
Fooled him, though.
It's genuinely just,
swallowed the key.
alright, now
Got it right
mash
here,
the
see?
button until one of you dies. Was it you? Alright, try again. There doesn't seem to be any skill or timing involved. It's just attack,
Not looking forward
and
to
the
swallowing
enemy
it
might
again,
take
though.
damage from it.
Can't leave it around when they haul my corpse out of here.
Hold on, I'll be back.
Friend doesn't clutch the 2v1, so Loki have to summon Rika and hit him with a love beam.
Looks like this block is loose. Maybe I can pry it out with something.
Oh, they took all my items.
We've got to get out of here.
Not me, pal. I'm not going anywhere. They broke something. And I can't feel my legs.
That sucks.
We've got to escape. Do you know a way out of here?
I'm going nowhere. Oh, that rack must have broken something. Legs don't move.
The League? What about the League?
The League? Huh. We're a dying breed, man. Like everything else in this town since Rickton came. We may not be much, but we're all that's left.
How do I find them?
Why? You want to join?
Right, how do I find them?
Well, right after you bust out of here, you go to the lighthouse and signal the League.
Lighthouse, yes, go on.
Lighthouse. Like I said, ooh, getting dark in here. Getting really tired. Here, take this key.
Where were you keeping that?
Why? What about the...
Just listen. I think I'm losing. Take the damn key. Don't leave it here. Go to the lighthouse. Signal the League.
And he's dead.
What's the signal? Hey, you! Hey! Damn!
Okay. I don't suppose there's any way I could pry a loose block out with a key. How the fuck does that work? Bullshit, you could do that. I am calling absolute shenanigans on that. A key helping you pry a block out. Okay, Cyrus. Cyrus, you fucking idiot. Need to find a weapon.
I need to use this with something else.
Okay, Cyrus. I can't even put this thing away.
It's one of the pirates.
Not a pirate.
Take that. You're open. Surrender now.
Oh, I see. Cyrus! Oh my god, this sucks.
Come on.
Oh my god.
There he is. Come on. There he is.
Oh god, this sucks. Is that really... Cyrus, did you just soft block yourself? Okay, no.
I need to use this
No,
with something
Cyrus,
else.
shut the fuck up! Take your shit back.
Finally, my equipment. This should even the odds with Richton's men.
Okay. God's sake, man. But they give you so many health potions on the friggin' Necromancy Island. Because otherwise, the shit would have been impossible. How much health I lost. I know, Cyrus, I didn't even the odds before. I mean, those were elite guards, and he beat 3 of them at once. Against these regular guys, I think he can kind of take them one at a time. I'm sure they'll do a lot for you now. I don't know, he only lost to, like, getting magicked from a distance, which... they're gonna need to come up with an explanation for why that doesn't just happen every time from now on. Because that genuinely one-shot Cyrus. I know this isn't what I need to do, but it's what I'm choosing to do. Probably should have saved after getting my equipment back.
Put it down. A fine cut. Heal! A sharp sword will be behind you. You're trifling with him. You're a fool, Red. I'll spill your Damn!
7 gold pieces.
Okay.
5 gold pieces.
Okay, this was a fucking waste of my time. I just lost 50 fucking health to get 12 gold. Are you kidding me? I'm not even gonna save after that. I lost so much health. I'd rather try to redo this and not get hit as much. So I got hit a bunch on the way, and I got hit like 5 times there. Because again, this is a dog shit combat system. So just sit there and wait for your attacks to land and hope that their attacks don't. That's our combat system. Do you like it? No. No sane person would like that. It's Morrowind's system, but you can't level up. The most I can think of is I could take a strength potion, but I don't actually know what they do. Yeah, I kind of thought that door was going to do something. I was clearly wrong. Thought I saw enemies behind it before, but... They can't make an Elder Scrolls game without a prison break, can they? Oh, there's the other side of that door, okay. This is where I came in? I can't tell.
It's one of the pirates. Come on.
Not a pirate.
Too quick. Ha ha! Blood with it. Blood with it. You're open. You're quite...
Yeah. There's no block or parry buttons that I've been able to find. It's genuinely just stand there and hope it works.
This should help.
Gold. Yeah, how fucking useful gold is here. I can use it so much, can't I? The length of this goddamned animation. I'm almost out of healing potions, because again, they throw you into a bullshit fight before doing any of this. I didn't even get paid for delivering the amulet. Oh, God. You know the game sucks when I see one enemy and go, no!
It's one of the pirates! Take that! Take that! You're quite resourceful. Ha ha! Ha ha! No match!
Player's first
gold.
response
This
to
should
seeing
help.
an enemy is, well, that'll be annoying. You might need to restart from fucking scratch on your game. And I mean a basic enemy. None of these guys are carrying health potions either, so I can't even restock with all the everything being stolen from me every time I try to fight one. Alright, really thought this was like a door I could go through. It sure does look like one, doesn't it? Burps. I don't think that's gonna work. Cyrus, what are you doing? There's these little things on the floor that press when you step on them, but they don't actually do anything. I don't know how much more of this game I can take, folks. I'm gonna level with you. No, Cyrus, down.
Damn, better try something else.
What the fuck am I looking at? What is this? I don't know if there's a way I could be more lost here than I already am. If there is, I'd love to see it. What the fuck is this? What the hell is this? I don't know what any of this means. I've never seen these symbols before in my entire life. What the hell? Were these open a second ago? I checked my map, but the game didn't let me have one. I think that's where I came down. This game is really bad. It's absolutely terrible. I can see why it's, you know, not remembered. Despite the devs apparently loving it. And I'll take some health potions. I used a ton here. The Angasta Isles were actually kind of interesting, you know? Wrong button. No idea what these buttons do. I have no idea what the dial does. I have no idea what the lever does. Because nothing looks connected to each other. I don't know what they are. I don't know. Maybe they are. I don't fucking know. None of these things look like one another. These are thimbles, I think. Oh my god.
Damn, better try something else.
Do I just have to sit here, try every combination on this dial until it says something?
Damn, better try something else.
I think I'm gonna have to. I can't think of anything else to try.
Damn, better try something else. Damn, better try something else.
Okay.
Damn, better try something else.
Uh-huh. If I knew what any of this shit means, maybe I could do a puzzle.
Damn, better try something else.
Uh-huh.
Damn, better try something else.
Uh-huh.
Damn, better try something else.
Uh-huh.
Damn, better try something else.
I've tried all of them. What do you want? What does any of this mean? A torch? Don't give a shit. I have torches, but what do they do? Is there a place I could light something up, maybe? Okay, I can light it whenever I want to, so I don't need to, like, light it at this. It gave me a torch. Gave me 2 torches, actually. Well, it probably doesn't even mean anything, and the answer's on the other side of this giant room, because a game like this would do that. That wall could well just be a random texture that I'm not supposed to think about. I'm gonna put this out there. If one of you happens to already know how to do something in this game and I don't, go ahead and spoil it for me. I won't yell at you. Just gonna throw that out there. Maybe there's secret symbols on this. Most I can make out is one shared between them, but I can see that one in a few places on this. Well, some puzzles when we're stuck, we do not care for this game that bad.
Damn, better try something else.
I don't know. I don't know. That's the only, like, distinct symbol I'm able to make out between them. Partially. I mean, we don't care for this game, period. I won't say period. There's things it's trying to do, but... God, Cyrus is stupid. Comma. Yeah, we don't care for this game, comma. Like, yeah, Cyrus can't make that jump. Doesn't seem interested in trying to that much either. What the fuck? Okay, that opened a door somehow. Don't ask me. I have no idea what I did to make that happen, but let's just move on. There's lava. Cyrus has a long-ass jump. When he decides to move the fuck forward. Sometimes he just decides to continue standing still for 40 straight seconds after already being told to walk. Cyrus. Cyrus. To make a game where to do your forward jump to cover any amount of distance, you have to be running, and put huge delays before the player starts running. Man controls like a broken down goblin truck to cake. Hey, goblin. I wasn't aware there was any cake anywhere. This... If it's not a puzzle, I can't decipher, because it doesn't make any fucking sense. It's impossible platforming. Save here so I don't have to keep making that jump. Fireballs. Almost hit load. Imagine I did not hit load. I definitely didn't, and even if I did, I'd just have to make that one jump again, which isn't that bad. Cyrus. Cyrus. Platforms look stressful. They are! Thank you for noticing. Ah. Cyrus, what are you doing moving forward? I have not pressed the forward key once.
Try me, Redguard.
Oh my god.
A sharp sword will be yours. Taste the steel of empire.
Cyrus!
You've lost. Taste the...
What the hell is happening?
It's one of my pirates. Step it up, Rebel. You're quite
Cyrus wasn't attacking. I'm just like, well, I'm sure this will handle itself.
You won't escape.
I died because Cyrus decided he was a pacifist today. Let's go ahead and have this ready. More enemies to fight.
There he is.
Try to lead them away from each other so I don't have to 2v1 this shit.
Slower now. Yield. No match. Whose time? You're quite risky. Take a fine cut. You won't escape. You're open.
Cyrus.
You're quite risky.
What the fuck was any of that? I want to remind you there's no block button. There's no parry button. But if you get parried, Cyrus will just decide for the next 30 seconds he doesn't feel like attacking anymore. You don't have any kind of parry animation. You just have to hope they die before you do.
You're slow. Cross taste the steel of empire. You're quite resourceful. Trained well, but not too...
See, he got several combo attacks off on me. And unfortunately this time, this guy decided to come over here, so...
Too quick. Slower now. You're quite resourceful. Your style needs work. Rebel, I cut you, rebel. Slower, surrender now. Put it down, surrender now. Too slow. Slower now. You're quite resourceful.
Die already! How many fucking times do I have to hit someone before the hit goes through? This is the worst combat system I've ever seen. Hope you win the game. Fought 3 of these guys earlier, and I managed to win because the dice happened to roll the way I wanted them to. This time I'm barely able to get over 1.
No match! Yield! A strike! There's blood!
I don't understand! Cyrus, what the fuck?! What is this? Sometimes he just won't hit them! I don't understand! What am I doing? What is this?
Try me, Redguard. Too slow. Yours. Yield. There he is. No match.
Oh God.
I'm crushed. Fall back and let me. Die, Redguard.
I mean, obviously, this is just the correct response. I should just fucking leave. The game's decided I'm not allowed to beat them, so why am I bothering? Rune?
A rune with 2 lines and a dot on it.
I have no idea what the fuck that means.
You won't escape.
How do you two get to work every morning? Like, you guard this area. How do you do that?
Come on.
So that's the end of Elder Scrolls Redguard. I've decided I'm not doing that anymore. Because I'm going to start getting mad very, very fucking soon. No. No more of that. I can't keep doing that. For my health... I played Arena. I did. I went front to back in Arena. I did it. I won. I won it. This is Arena, but you are level 1 forever, and all enemies are the max level forever. Or all enemies are whatever level the game decides they are forever. So you just stand there hoping your attacks land, fighting them 20 times each. And it not working. It's so bad. Like, I genuinely... I didn't think it was gonna be this fucking bad. I thought it'd be like, oh... Yeah, I gotta think outside the box, I gotta think like old school games, the way I played Arena. Maybe I'll need to pull out a guide. There's no guide for this. I mean, maybe there's a guide for, like, how to do the puzzles, where to go. But the combat... Stand there and hope your attacks land is not... My accuracy rate's like 10%. All the enemies... It's higher than fucking that. Like, the skeletons were fine, because... I was stronger than them, basically, but... With no mechanic to improve any of my chances... No mechanic at all, basically, for fighting... Other than... Notoriously a trash game, yeah? I can't believe to what extent, though. How did anyone sit there and go, yeah, this is a good way for a fighting system to work? You just stand here. Don't try to move. It cuts your accuracy in half from where I was testing. Anytime I tried to move, I stopped dealing damage. And, you know... Just hope your attacks land. And sometimes CYRUS will stop attacking. And there's no real reason for this. Sometimes it's when the enemy, like, parries one of his attacks. Sometimes it's for no reason at all. It's terrible. I hope Battlespire is better. It probably is. Because it's at least an RPG, as far as I understand. Have any control over CYRUS outside of moving around? Because even that is terrible from what I say. I have control over CYRUS in the sense of, like, I have to press the button to make him attack. The most else I can do is go forward or backward, and this makes him do a slightly different attack. But in all the testing I ever did, every time I did that, he would never land a fucking hit. If you are doing forward, he does a thrust attack. Backward, he does, like, this sweep a little bit. But they don't land. Like, nothing fucking happens. And the enemies will just surround you, and if they both attack you at once, you just fucked. I... I spent money on this game. It was like $2.50, but I spent money on it. I suppose that was worth the experience I had. The hatred in my heart is worth what I just put out. What can I even do? What else can I even do right now? That was just all terrible. I am shocked the devs loved making this game so much. Did they talk to anyone who was playtesting it? Were there people playtesting it? I don't know. I can't know. I think I gotta... Not shocked they love making it. It's clearly full of interesting new ideas. Yeah, but it's like... I don't think there was one thought to how a game works in there. Like, the combat is... Chuck a D20 at a wall. If it breaks in half, you landed a hit. Platforming is... If you fuck up a jump, you die. Even once. Very experimental. I'm sure they had a lot of fun experimenting with mechanics and 3D stuff. Just... I don't know. I'm sure the experiments were all fun, but I can't... I genuinely, no part of me can believe that one of them played it. Because you can't... I played that for like 2 straight hours just now. And... Look, following directions, like going to stuff, I can do all that. I know old games. But just standing there redoing the same fight over and over again, because it's gonna be a roll of the dice whether I can win it or not, I can't sit there doing that. And I can't think of a person who should, outside of, like, saintly challenge runners. Which, I can see how just background noise managed to beat it. He has patience. He can just stand there and he can sit there and play a thing that he just has to brute force it. Because here's the thing, the only other strategy I could have employed was not fighting them. And that also sucks. I'm gonna try for Battlespire on next time, I guess. Hopefully that'll be a little bit better. Like, it seems that, from what I can see, it looks like Daggerfall. And, like, even just the slight upgrades between Arena to Daggerfall, probably pretty nice. Although, I might need a guide for getting through shit. But just the idea that is every fight I'm ever going to have. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop recording here. Thanks for coming if you came. If you didn't come, no thank yous. Bye.